This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, we're here at the Ostrich farm in Scarborough. We were just happening on the road and we happened to encounter an ostrich on a farm, many ostriches with the eggs. Now, midaraisa, there's no mitzvah of shiluach hakein unless the animal is kosher. But there are a lot of important things we learned from the ostrich. First of all, how do you say ostrich in Lashon HaKodesh? Bas hayana. Now, the Amoira Shmuel, whenever he would want to focus on Shemona Esrei, he would contemplate the 20 birds mentioned in Parshas Re'eh and Parshas Shemini. Each one of these 20 birds, because each one of these birds corresponds to one of the brachos of Shemona Esrei. The Bas Hayana corresponds to Slach Lanu Avinu Ki Chatanu Mechalanu Makin Ki V'Shan. Why? Whenever the Bas Hayana is mentioned in Tanakh, it's always crying. The Bas Ostrich is always crying. He can't stop crying because he represents Slicha. Look at him. He's asking for atonement. And to ask Hashem for atonement, you can't just go like this. You can't just clap your chest. You need to cry. You need to really express remorse. Now I want to show you something. The ostrich is one of the only creatures that does not have the ability to walk backward. You see the joint of the ostrich? He can't walk backward. He's already walking away. Why? Because when it comes to slicha, when you want atonement, the first thing you need to do is never come back to the sin. You can't pray for atonement if you return to your sin. So the ostrich cannot walk backward. You see, he would like to. He had to turn around and walk away. He's embarrassed. We're giving a drasha about him, and this should be mechaper for any averos that he represents. But another thing is, in order to get atonement, you can't bury your head in the sand like an ostrich. You can't ignore the fact that you sinned. The greatest sin is to say, "Nah, I'm fine, like chatasi." So the characteristics of the ostrich represent the bracha, Slach lanu avinu ki chatanu. No going backward, you can't repeat the sin. You need to cry out, and you can't bury your head in the sand like the Bas Hayana.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.